Just a quick heads up for anyone who wants to watch Dog Soldiers, there are spoilers in this video, so if you want to watch the movie, exit out of the video now, go watch it, and then come back when you're done. Neil Marshall. Chances are you haven't heard of him, but he directed the highly acclaimed horror film The Descent, which tons of people know about at this point. And while I think that film is great, I think it heavily foreshadows his lesser known directorial debut film that I actually think is better because of its great effects and great atmosphere, and it's just almost everything about it is fantastic overall. And that movie is Dog Soldiers. I just gotta say off the bat, holy crap, this movie is really, really just awesome. Like, I'm watching this movie and I'm just like, each time I'm seeing the werewolf action take place, or even just seeing all these characters vibe out, I'm just like, man, this movie's just freaking awesome, dude. I end up liking almost every character in this movie. Their dynamic with each other was so well done and really just you really felt like these were actually like war buddies. That's what they really felt like, especially with the banter with each other and like the campfire scene and all that. It's just really, really good stuff. I like the whole vibe it goes for. You have the beginning part where it's like the very deserted looking island. It's very pretty, lots of nice shots, and it's very calm. But even when they're held up in the cabin and I don't know, some of that like dense atmosphere, I absolutely love it. Like the darkness and the forests, and seeing these big hulking beasts just like lurking outside the cabin. If they try to leave, they'll probably pay with their life because these things are not playing around. Speaking of which, these werewolves are freaking awesome. These are like some of the coolest looking creature designs I've ever seen. Like, I'm not even joking, it's very simplistic, but it works so well. Like, something about like these 8 foot tall, like very slender creatures, and then like their big wolf heads just look so freaking cool. And I don't know why, but just every time there's a shot of them just not in the darkness being shown the light, they look so cool. I absolutely love these designs, and I love how they actually have like a threatening presence throughout the whole film, to where you don't see them that much, but when you do see them, you know something bad is about to happen to one of the characters, or preventing them from escaping somehow. Just you know something bad is about to happen. And speaking of something bad happening, I was actually surprised at how this movie kind of has a decent body count for how low the budget was for this movie. Just by the top of my head, I think the budget was only like $2 million, but the body count is kind of up there a little bit. I was more surprised by that, especially seeing some of your favorite team members in the squad get taken out. Honestly, it kind of hit me in the feels a little bit. I was like, dang, bro. I was like, I absolutely love these characters, and it's sad to see them get absolutely slaughtered by these creatures. And I just love again, kind of even hopping back on that dynamic segment I was talking about, to where it's just like, they're so cool. All of these characters are just so cool, man. They all have their moments to shine. They all have these cool moments when fighting back these creatures. It's almost like Night of the Living Dead-esque, to where it's like you're held up in a cabin surviving against an onslaught of creatures, and you're trying to make sure they don't get in. Which honestly, I love that type of bottle movie, and the way Neil Marshall directs it, to where everything's very dimly lit, and there's just this ever feeling of dread over this whole film, especially as soon as they get in the cabin. You just feel like they're probably not getting out of this alive. One of my favorite parts of the film is just when the werewolves finally break in, and it's all about just survival, trying to escape, trying to fight these things off. Like, again, very anxiety inducing, and it's very cool to watch when you see like 8 of these things running around the house. And ooh, man, that moment where freaking, what's his name, Spoon starts fist fighting the werewolf, holy crap. That was a crazy moment. I was extremely hyped and excited when that happened. That was insane. Seriously, this movie's so freaking awesome. If you just want an awesome werewolf movie, like action horror film, this is it, bro. This movie's awesome. I even kind of like how maybe it's not so subtle, but you can definitely tell, like, you don't, especially towards the beginning of the movie, you kind of don't know who the main character is. Especially in the group, there's like only really 2 characters that you can pin down that might be the main character. And especially like the one that you think is the main character not is actually not, which surprised me when I first watched it, to where you think like the sergeant guy is the main character, But no, it's like the other guy it's like the other guy next to him who's like takes charge at the very end of the movie and is able to escape this. So overall, guys, this is just a really fun action horror film that I honestly highly recommend to anyone who's a fan of this genre or has any type of interest in this movie, because it is so freaking awesome. It's just, I don't have anything else to say. This movie is freaking awesome. If you hit this part of the video, I want to thank you so much for watching this long. Like the video if you want to see more videos of me just talking about movies that I really like and talking about how much I love them here on the channel. If you want to support me even more, consider subscribing. I would greatly appreciate it. If you want to see some more of my film takes, consider following me on Letterboxd. Link will be in the description. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one.